Hey, it's Brandon from Baby Blue Memories. Please like and subscribe. Each subscription gets us closer towards achieving our goal of 1,000 subs. Now, enjoy the video. And we welcome you to this matchup between Wendake and Glasgow here at Baby Blue Memories. I'm Brandon Bordeaux. As we've just seen, the Toronto Tigers playing in the 7th place game, so West Bay will be in the 5th place game. They await the winner of this matchup. The loser will play in the matchup against the Toronto Tigers. Wendake in white with red trim and Glasgow with purple are underway, and the Clydesiders, I believe, are going to get possession. No, we're going to have to redraw as one of the Akalacha had a ball. So, redraw. Again, the winner of this matchup goes to play the 5th place match tomorrow. The loser will play the 7th place match. Glasgow playing left to right. Wendake attacking right to left. And the Clydesiders control. Coming off of their first victory of the tournament. They defeated the Toronto Tigers 7-3. Wendake winless in this tournament, so it's 3 against 4. 3 from Pool A against 4 from Pool B. West Bay Bombers just won. Watch 7 in purple, Baranowski. He's the key guy for this team as the shot comes in. Not on. Or yes, it is on, sorry. So it'll be a fresh 30 for the Clydesiders. Purple, gold, and white trim. Finished 3rd place, Pool A, behind Wendake and Letterkenny. Baranowski having a hard time controlling the bouncer, picked it back up, let it go here, and his sidearm misses the net, bounces back into Clydesiders territory and picked up by Glasgow. Shot clock running low. Baranowski from 95 feet right on, a rebound, and Renault will scoop it up for Wendake. Fred Renault, the netminder for this team. And here comes Nick Louis, bringing it up for Wendake. And Maxwell Louis out there as well. Fired down low by Laguerre. And a shot comes in, save made, a rebound in the corner. And it's Wendake coming up with it. This is one thing that they have not been able to do, is get loose balls. Trying to attack the Glasgow goal. Comes out in front. Here's the bouncer through traffic. Does not hit the goal. Picked back up by Louis behind the net. And Glasgow will pick it up. And the Clydesiders look to attack. You often wonder, like we've seen in the first game, West Bay basically came out, or the first game of the consolation round, West Bay came out and took that game by the throat against the Tigers. I'm interested to see if you'll see that kind of game by Glasgow or by Wendake as the shot comes in. That one is stopped by Renault. I'm interested to see what happens here because most of the time when you're in a consolation bracket, I mean, you kind of lose that. You lose that edge which you had, you know, when you still had a chance to make the tournament final. As Wendake still has possession of the ball. Laguerre, he's a dangerous player for this team. Shot clock's down to 6. And here's a shot which will be right on. A rebound picked up by Yakovich, and a big shoulder save made as the Clydesiders come back. No way comes Glasgow. Baranowski looking to attack, but he was on his offside, tries to come back around the net. Open opportunity, lets it go, and that one is stopped by Renault. Or no, he didn't get a piece of it. Shot clock down to 2, and here's a chance. Misses far side, and it is a shot clock violation against the Glasgow Clydesiders. Feels more like a chess match right now. Both teams trying to feel out one another as we're up to the 4-minute mark gone by here in the first half. And again, that's how the consolation round is going to go. Just like the round robin, as the shot comes in, good stop. 2 20-minute halves and then 3 20-minute periods in the championship bracket here at the Chuck Baranowski Winter Classic. Still in possession is Wendake. Thrown away. And we have a slashing call coming up against the Clydesiders. So, an opportunity here for the Akawacha to get on the board first. No score in this second consolation semifinal. The winner will go on to play West Bay, and the loser will play against the Toronto Tigers. That'll be the 7th place match. The former of those two will be the 5th place matchup. Coming up after this, Res Dogs and Letterkenny, as well as Ganawagi and Bishops. The shot coming in, or at least I thought it would be, ball loose around the house area, and now picked up, or nearly scooped up by the Clydesiders. I don't think the shot clocks were set here, so Glasgow could just kind of kill the time off that clock. And we have a mandatory, or a manual count here as the shot clock was set. And Louis lost possession of the ball and scooped up by Glasgow. And away come the Clydesiders, breaking up into Wendake territory. 5.5 gone by in this first half. No score. Clydesiders killing a penalty. And here they come. Baranowski from a sharp angle out in front, and Renault got a shoulder on it. And we have a penalty call coming up against Wendake. That'll even up the odds here, 4-on-4. 2 to 43 seconds, as you see, 14:02 left to go in this opening half. Glasgow Clydesiders and Wendake. Here's a shot, shoulder save made, a rebound loose at the hip of the crease and sent wide of the goal. Baranowski trying to pounce on that Lucy. Baranowski trying to bounce in front. Good help defense by Wendake, and they come back. Across center. 1-on-1, 2-on-1 actually. Louis fakes and shoots in that stop. Louis out in front, steps in the crease though. It'll be Glasgow possession. And there's a home run pass, which will bounce, and it'll be scooped up by Wendake, but scooped up because of an extra body on the floor, and it'll be a 5-on-3 coming up for the Clydesiders. So Glasgow will get a full minute of 5-on-3 power play here. Sent out in front. Here's the drive, and that one stopped by Renault. A lead pass broken up before it could get to Baranowski, and that's why you see on the 5-on-3, they have one man playing all the way up there. Down low! Oh, and that one's fired wide. And back comes Wendake. 2-on-1. And a breakaway opportunity. And that's a stick stop made by the Glasgow keeper, keeping this scoreless. And here come the Clydesiders, getting into Wendake territory. It's Baranowski on the left-hand side. Sends it over. Open look, and that one fought off by Renault. Ball loose behind the goal. Hits the back of the net, and they are going to rule this a back-in call against Wendake. So Glasgow in possession. Here's a chance, and that one stopped. A rebound up high. 5-on-4. Wendake, did they get caught with too many? I think they did, and another too many men on the floor call is coming up to the Akawacha. Baranowski not on, and it's once again too many men. If you're Glasgow, hurry up here. You're going to have a 5-on-3 for what looks like will be approximately 30 seconds when they get everything started. 11.5 to go, scoreless first half. And here we go. 25 seconds to go in the 5-on-3. Baranowski, good look. Can't beat his man down low. Renault gets the toe on that. Ball's loose in the corner. Scooped up by Glasgow. Baranowski. Another good look. And that one missed. Looked like it went in from here, and a crease violation called against the Clydesiders. Gives it to Wendake. Well, your goaltender also needs to be the most valuable penalty killer, as Glasgow will scoop it up here on the turnover by Wendake. That's been the big thing for Wendake, too, in the first 3 games that they played. Turnovers. They've played this squad. 5-on-4. Man got dumped out in front. A shot hits something and goes out. And I believe it'll be Glasgow ball. No, they're going to give it to Wendake. Okay. 55 seconds to go. 5-on-4, and it's broken up by the Clydesiders. And Louis knocks it back towards his own bench. They're going to have to get it over, though. And it is over, but they didn't get it over before the 10 count. So Glasgow brings it up ahead. 10 minutes gone by. 0-0. I believe this is the longest that things have been scoreless here in this tournament. A shot not on. Baranowski. A rebound. Getting in there. And he couldn't get a lot of wood on that shot. And it's stopped by Renault, who has certainly done his part in keeping this game scoreless. 3 straight power plays for Glasgow. And it looks like, as we have 7 seconds left and an over and back all coming up against Wendake, it looks like the Akawacha are going to survive the 3 straight penalties that they've taken. 2 of those were too many men on the floor calls. Those are the kind of penalties which just could be deflating at times. Baranowski driving in. Double team comes, sends it out. That pass sails wide and bounces on net, and Renault is on it for his team. Nearly given up. And there's a lead pass. Potential 2-on-1 developing. Good hesitation move. And it'll be Wendake turning it over. Good hesitation move, but the Glasgow defender didn't fight on it completely. As Baranowski takes possession at center. Just under 9 minutes to go in this first half. Baranowski had it knocked out of his stick, and it's scooped up by Wendake. They cross center. Played back up to Nick Louis. Laguerre shoots. Save made. And back comes Glasgow. Crossing center. Just under 8 to go here in this first half. No goals either way. And here's a shot. Shoulder save made. A rebound loose and scooped up by Wendake. Thrown up ahead. And they're going to let this one settle in and get some fresh troops out there. Wendake, of course, composed of players from the Wendake Huron territory and the greater Quebec City area, trying to get something going out there. Knocked back. We've got a penalty call coming up against the Clydesiders. Renault came out. Shot clock down to 17, and they might still get a shot off here and a play run on the delayed call. Here's the shot that's not going to hit the goal, and it is a penalty coming up to the Clydesiders. So Wendake will go to work on the power play, hooking the call by lead official Chris Lamotte. And the officiating crew has done quite a job here at the 2020 Chuck Baranowski Winter Classic. Power play for Wendake, their second of the afternoon, 0 for 1 thus far with the man advantage. Neither team has scored. Laguerre shoots, and that one actually was a fake shot and a pass to the lip of the crease, but Louis couldn't tuck it in from a tight angle. Glasgow has to get it over center. And they throw it away, so some sloppy play by the Clydesiders will give it to Wendake. Reloading on this power play. On the left-hand side of the goal. Laguerre plays it up top for Gros-Louis. Max Gros-Louis. Here's a shot, save made, and a rebound loose, and Wendage's got it. Here's another ripper that's not going to hit the target. Back out, pick back up. Laguerre out in front! Air gate attempt, and that would have been the second one hit by Nick Gros-Louis in this tournament, but he stepped in the crease. Thrown up ahead, out of reach for Baranowski, but he now does settle it in. 5:25 to go in this first half. No score between Glasgow and Wendake. We've got a holding call coming up against Wendake. It's a cross-check, a legal cross-check coming up, which will nullify the power play for Wendake. They had some good looks on that man advantage. Couldn't take advantage, however. 5 minutes to go. Clydesiders taking on Wendake, no score. And Glasgow's doing a smart thing here. They're going to wait for their power penalty to expire. Baranowski missed short side. Picked back up by Glasgow. A lead pass broken up, and it is Wendake intercepting. They get up to center. 2 Clydesiders are back. And they decide not to go for a good job by Wendake, but it's thrown over the restraining line. Turnover by Wendake. Glasgow possession. Baranowski taking his time as the man open on the far side. Back up top. An opportunity to reload on this man advantage for Glasgow. Here's a shot through traffic. It doesn't hit the target. Picked back up by Baranowski on a hop. 10 seconds to shoot. Baranowski lets it go, and that one misses. And it goes up and out of play, and it'll be Wendake getting possession. I feel like they're the underdogs in this game, but their penalty killing unit has really given them a chance. And when you're the underdog, if you can have at least win a special teams battle, which, they're not necessarily winning, but they've killed off more penalties, you have a chance. And there's still no score. They've had great goaltending too from Renault. You're going to have to get a shot off here. They don't, and it's a turnover in Glasgow possession. If you're the Clydesiders, you got to build off of that 5 minute, the momentum that they had the game against Toronto. It was 5 incredible minutes by Glasgow. If they can get back to that level of playing like they did in that game, I think they'll be fine. The shot misses far side, goes out of play, and that's not a good shot. They still had time on the shot clock. Also could be, maybe they're kind of sleepwalking in this game because they're in the consolation bracket. This is a team which has done very well at other tournaments. They were put in a tough group with Letterkenny and with Kahnawake. Wendake in possession, balls on the right-hand side of the net. And the shot, right on by Laguerre, it stopped. Once Glasgow gets one, though, I think that it'll come a little easier for them. Maybe right now they're just kind of gripping those sticks a little tighter than they usually would. Maybe Wendake, too, as we get to the 2-minute mark. The Kahnawake have struggled to get goals in this tournament. So we got a delayed call coming up against Wendake. Baranowski moving in. He shoots and misses far side. And it's once again 2 men on the 4th minute. And it's 43 seconds to go. This is the 5th penalty going to Wendake. And Glasgow has drawn 3 too many men on the 4th calls. Could also be that whole, maybe one team's not necessarily locked in. both these teams in the consolation bracket. Here's a shot, and that one's patted away by Renault. Good job fighting through traffic to make that save. Clydesiders pick it up. Fresh 30. Baranowski shoots, and that one's stopped by Renault as he was able to get a stick on that one. Wendake plays it up ahead. Louise got to get over the blue line. Does not, and once again a turnover by Wendake. Down to the final 40 seconds of this first half. Glasgow gets set. Baranowski works to the middle. Now going to his left. Shooting right. Save made. And a rebound hit through the crease. It's a crease violation against the Clydesiders. And Wendake takes possession. They will get across center. And could hold for a final shot here. But they're not going to be able to do so. And that will mean it is Glasgow possession. Not much time remaining. Down to 5. Baranowski shoots and misses far side, and that'll do it for the first half. No goals either way. Glasgow and Wendake. Well, a scoreless first half between Glasgow and Wendake. We'll see what the second half holds for us. Wendake in white with red trim playing left to right this second half. Glasgow in purple with yellow and white and black trim. They're playing right to left, and here we go. Face-off violation called against Wendake, so Glasgow has possession, and they also have 24 seconds of power play time to work with. Clydesiders 0 for 4 with the man advantage. Here's a shot through traffic, missed far side. Baranowski scores! And the seal is finally broken on this game. The first goal, and it comes in the second half. Steven Baranowski picks it up. It's a power play goal for the Clydesiders, and they have a 1-0 lead. Well, this is just bad luck for Wendake and great luck for Glasgow. The shot misses the net, comes back out, and Baranowski, a goal scorer who's was that 3 straight President's Cups, knows how to snipe, and he gets Glasgow on the board here. Clydesiders win the draw as well, making their way across center. The aforementioned Baranowski in possession of the ball, gets a pick, trying to drive to the goal. Good help defense by Wendake, breaks it up, picked back up by the Clydesiders. Back outside, here's a bomb, and that's not on. And it'll be Wendake possession. Back comes Wendake, getting a shot away, stick save made, and it's picked up by the Clydesiders. 18.5 to go. Glasgow 1, Wendake no score. Clydesiders in possession. Sent over to the left-hand side. That pass handcuffed Baranowski, got back to center. Here's the 100-foot bomb. And another shot clock violation called on Glasgow. Wendake's defense and goaltending has come to play, though the offense has got to catch up as they are down 1-0 here against Glasgow. Shot from a sharp angle, that's not going to do it. Kicked away. Fresh 30, though, coming up for Wendake. Trailing this contest by a score of 1-0. Ball's on the right-hand side of the goal. Laguerre to the middle. That pass handcuffed his man. Wendake's going to have to come back. Good pressure by the Glasgow Clydesiders defense. Louis back outside. Shot misses. Laguerre on the rebound. Couldn't tuck it in. And a shot clock violation will be called against the team from Quebec City. And that'll give possession back to Glasgow. 16:55 remaining. And here's an open look for the Clydesiders. Might have hit the pipe. Right, as soon as I said it, defense for Wendake's come to play. Defensive brain fart leaves Glasgow with an opportunity. Clydesiders got it back. Tip of the crease shot. Kept out. And that is going to be a back-in call against Wendake, leaving Glasgow in possession. Clydesiders seem to be taking over here in the second half. But they're only up 1-0. Baranowski couldn't make it two. Good stopper, no. Lead pass. And here comes Wendake. 2-0. And they are not going to tie this game up. There's a lead pass. Well, they decide to just make the conservative pass. Now Baranowski coming in on the left-hand side. Gets a pick. Cuts to the middle. Bouncer. Save. A rebound. Shot wide. Stays in play. Scooped up Glasgow. Open look. And that'll go to the corner. Picked back up by the Clydesiders. There's a good stick check. Wendake forces the turnover. And it's turned back over. Shot. Score! One bounce deserves another bounce. And that will make it 2-0 Glasgow with 15:20 remaining here in this second half. And the Clydesiders go up 2-0. What a shot from 35 feet out. And Clydesiders up to lead. It's 2-0. And Glasgow comes up with it, but Wendake flex it. Free at center. And it's controlled by the team from Quebec City. 14:40 to go. Played to the left-hand side of the goal. So Wendake's got to get something going here on offense. They had some good looks on the power play. Louis send it out, and it's a crease violation against the Akawacha. It's been a very frustrating tournament for this team offensively. They had some spurts against the Red Dogs. But other than that, I mean, the team's not been able to be all that successful in scoring goals. 2-0 lead for Glasgow. Defense has definitely come to play, though. And Renault, too. There's a pass which will sail towards the blue line area. Tough spot here. Pass out in front. Oh, and a big hit. Baranowski says hello, and now we've got some pushing and shoving. May have been a late hit, too, and Wendake's been involved in a couple of skirmishes in this tournament. Of course, there was that pushing and shoving with the Res Dogs in the round robin. Earlier in the round robin. 13:20 to go, and we're going to have some penalties here to sort out. Doesn't look like it, though. Referees are just going to say, play it out. Ball's behind the goal. And now up for grabs in the corner, and it is Glasgow coming away with it. Clydesiders waiting for some fresh troops and a fresh change. Here's a bounce. Good help defense by Wendake. As I said, the defense for Wendake definitely has come to play ever since a very rough first game against Bishops. And the Clydesiders, it's a team that really could have won those first two games against Letterkenny and Kahnawake. There's care lets one go. And definitely flexed the muscle in that third game against the Toronto Tigers. Laguerre, shot clock down to 19. He shoots, and that stopped. Well, that's a good sign for Wendake. There's a steal. Breakaway opportunity. Set wide of the goal. Nick Louis with the opportunity. As Glasgow Comes up with it. Yeah, some good progress being made there by Wendake, getting some shots. It's a fix. Shoot around screens. It's always hard for the goaltender to pick it up if he can't see it at the beginning. Clydesiders scoop it up. Here's Baranowski letting one go, and a nice pad save made by Renault.
That beat the shot clock.
Back up the center. Here comes the Akawacha. Pass deflects and into the corner. Scooped back up by Wendake behind the Glasgow net. Here's a shot, and the head goes flying. And we've got a penalty for playing without equipment coming up against Wendake.
No way.
I thought it was the Glasgow goaltender. I think I would have been scared. I would have seen a crosshead coming right at me. And it's unsportsmanlike conduct called against Wendake. Power play 6 is on the horizon for the Clydesiders, leading by a score of 2-0.
No way. Did he actually? Did he?
Lefty Clydesiders.
He did something else.
And they are on the man advantage. Pass handcuffed. Glasgow player. Do get it back. Balls up, grabs at center, scooped up by Glasgow.
That's not
Baranowski send it down low. Pass out in front. That hits something. And it'll be Clydesiders' ball. And they've got it now. Baranowski took his hat high off the ball, goes to the corner, scooped up by Clydesiders. Now on the right-hand side, shot through traffic. Renault got a piece of it and trickled through the crease. And the Akawacha will come back. Doggy killing off the penalty. 14 seconds to go on the shot clock. Here's a ripper. That one stopped. A lead pass. Breakaway opportunity, and the ball squirts to the corner. Nick Rowe will be back defensively for Wendake. He's got it now. Gets up the center. Trying to get by Baranowski, and a good defensive play made by Baranowski. He knows that Wendake's got to get it over center in 10. They don't. And here he comes back. 2-on-1. Screen! And a save made, but a moving screen called. And possession will go back to Wendake. Put up the lead for Glasgow, and another turnover by Wendake. Good defensive pressure by Glasgow. And now Wendake forces a turnover. Good defensive play by them. Penalties over. Clydesiders 1 for 6 on the man advantage. Moraine sends it over. Here's a shot by Grollery. Not on. Moraine's got it back. Shoots, and that stopped. But they're not getting guys in front of the net. Netminders at this level, if they're able to see it more often than not, they're going to stop it. Ball's up for grabs and picked up by Glasgow. It's in. Now it's lock free, and Wendake comes up with the steal. 7:40 to go here in the second half. 2-0 lead for the Clydesiders. The pass hits a body, comes back. 7.5 remaining. Wendake in possession of the ball, knocked away. 14 to go on the shot clock. Up top to Grollery. Nick Gordon. Max Grollery there as well. Laguerre, save, and a rebound. Penalty call coming up, and it's against Wendake. Glasgow comes back. Delayed call. Baranowski makes no mistake. It's 3-0. Clydesiders.
Something like that.
Clydesiders on top of Wendake 3-0. 6:20 to go. Face-off violation gives possession to the team from Quebec City, wearing white with red and black trim.
People were saying, like,
Baranowski shoots, and that hits one of his teammates in front of the net. Hard hit thrown by Moraine.
like they think he knew that.
As the Clydesiders make their way across center, under 6 minutes to go here in the second half. It was scoreless coming into this half. Largely a slugfest, defensive slugfest in the first half, highlighted by great goaltending on both ends, and we still see that. The only difference is that Glasgow was put 3 past Renault. Too many men on the floor called against Glasgow, which is a turnover, not a penalty when you're on offense. So you can take as many of those as you want without getting penalized for it, but I don't really think your coach is going to be all that thrilled. And speaking of which, another turnover by Wendake. Baranowski, one-on-one, gets by his man and makes no mistake. Where's the help defense, says Renault. And that should put this baby to bed. It's now 4-0 in favor of the Clydesiders. So Glasgow looks like they're going to advance to play against West Bay. Well, Wendake will advance to play against the Toronto Tigers. Those games will be tomorrow. After this, semifinals. Milwaukee against Bishops, Letterkenny against the Res Dogs. Here's the shot, and a stop made by the netminder Renault. As Wendake comes back. Laguerre gets roughed up in the corner. Plays it on to the left-hand side. There's a pick set. Laguerre shoots through traffic, and that one might have hit the post. Moraine plays it down low. Back up top. Back up top to Moraine. He shoots. Blocked. And it's picked up by the Clydesiders. 4-0 lead for them. 3.5 to go. Ball's on the left-hand side of the Wendake goal. Baranowski. Send it out in front. Now here's a shot through traffic. And it'll come back and be Wendake possession. Laguerre trying to set a pick.
He doesn't want the ball. Pressure.
Wendake has just now finished their change. Here's a shot. Spin and turn and shoot. A good stop made. As the Clydesiders look to break out. 4-0 lead, 2.5 to go in this second half. Ball's on the right-hand side of the Wendake goal. Here's a shot. Hard. That'll put an exclamation point on this tally. And on this game, it's 5-0 advantage Glasgow. So the Clydesiders will advance to play against West Bay, while Wendake will go toe-to-toe with the Toronto Tigers. Ball's on the right-hand side of the Wendake goal. Here's a shot, not on, and we've got two players tangled Nothing's going to come about that, though.
How sturdy is this?
Incidental.
Pretty sturdy, man. They're pretty sturdy. Dusty fixes everything. Good idea, Dougie.
As Wendake has about a minute left to try and break the seal. And I'm not going to say that other word until things are confirmed. And now here's a breakaway opportunity coming up for the Clydesiders, but they can't get a piece of it. Shot clock doesn't reset. Renault. The Doggy's got to get a shot away. Here's it is! Shot clock violation. Glasgow possession. "25 seconds to go, and Glasgow could literally just hold it, and if they do, it'll give their netminder, well, it'll give them a shutout. Can I say it now? I just did anyway, right? Baranowski can't add goal number 6 for the Clydesiders on this one. So Glasgow is moving on to play for 5th. Wendake's playing for 7th. Final score, Clydesiders 5, Wendake 0.